So let's set it up.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Carly.
And I'm Jazz, and this is the Smell of Rosé podcast.
For now.
Right. What they be saying? We're no longer Smell the Rosé podcast as you know it. I don't know. I was trying to say the it's the end of the world as you know it line.
Can you push that? I'm a little nervous.
Oh, shit. You guys, I think my right eye is bigger than my left. Because anytime I put like a mask or anything on, this eye always get caught in something. And I'm just like, why is that? Like I wore a mask for a dance show or whatever. I was a mime. Yeah. And this eye got cut. And I'm like, what is happening?
Weird.
Yeah. So
maybe
damage.
Your cheekbone is higher than the other.
Ah, that would make more sense.
Yeah. I don't know about eye bigger. I feel like your eye being bigger would be a little more noticeable.
I don't like glasses, but when I do wear glasses or sunglasses, it do be like.
So I think
damn.
one of my ears is higher than the other because my sunglasses are all crooked. And I can feel them on my face like crooked.
That's funny. Okay, can I just say this is gonna be a messy episode?
Oh no.
14.5.
What the fuck? I've never even heard of that.
We only been drinking up to like 13.
Jasmine.
I'm afraid.
We bought this together too.
We didn't read.
No, we never do.
2023 Iguala.
Eagle.
No, I ain't even gonna try this, y'all. But y'all see the bottle. It's cute.
Yeah, I like the indents on the. Yeah. Is that on the inside?
No, at the bottom you feel it.
No, do you see that? Like how it looks like a little.
Yeah,
lines?
it might be the inside, but if you feel the bottom,
yeah,
it's the same thing of what you would feel on the inside.
Interesting. Very creative bottle.
All right, 14.5. We're gonna die.
Jesus Christ, it smells good, so that's a bad sign.
It does.
All right, cheers. Not cheers.
I was excited. It has an after kick.
Yeah.
Almost choked. Okay.
It tastes like alcohol.
It does. But it got like a cool at the end. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to give it a cool 8. I still like it though. You don't.
I don't know. It doesn't really have much of a taste.
It's artificial. I don't know.
I'm going to give it a 5. That's not it.
Well, gonna be drunk today. All right. I don't even know how to go into it.
Not from that.
But
let's talk about our Halloween costumes real quick because this is our Halloween episode. Ooh. That's why we're dressed the way we are. So I'm a party animal. If you couldn't tell, let's party. Watch it be on backwards.
I hope. No, it's good. I hope not. I'm a ninja. I mean, it was given Mortal Kombat, but if I was like Katana or something.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah, that's right. If I was like Katana or something, maybe. Carly don't know, but y'all know.
I've heard of
Mortal
Katana.
Kombat. Oh, okay.
And Mortal Kombat.
Okay, good job. But
I've heard of them.
This hood ain't gonna stay for long, y'all. Woo!
Yeah, she was committed to the beginning.
I was. All right, let's get into it. How long are you waiting before you confront the cheater in your relationship?
I can't hold water, so immediately.
See, I used to think that way, like I must immediately say it. But after going through trauma, I let that shit build, which is probably very toxic of me because next thing you know, we fighting. Mm-hmm. So I be wanting like proof, or I'll like want to say something to like egg it on to see if you gonna lie, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, what you talking about? Cause look at this, and on this day, and that, da-da-da. Yeah.
My mind's made up. The second I find out, I want to get out immediately.
Oh, damn.
Like, the guy that cheated on me with like 20 girls or whatever, like the first person that told me a whole year later, I was done. I like went up to him at school the next day and was like, this isn't going to work anymore.
You don't want to point out what they did?
I didn't even have proof. I still don't have proof. I mean, I don't care now, but like didn't need it. I was like, you're already making me feel like you are, and then someone's telling me you are. So that's 1 + 1 = 2. I'm out.
Damn, I need to grow up.
No, I feel like that is not a normal reaction for most people.
Yeah, probably not. But think about all the less work you have to go into with just sticking to that. And I do think when it comes to women, we kind of sort of try to find the benefit of the doubt, or we be like, okay, I feel this way, but what if I'm wrong? And that's why we be wanting the proof. And then once you have that proof, now all shit hits the fans.
Yeah. I mean, I understand, like, you want receipts and stuff like that, but he's gonna lie anyways.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like, my mind's made up. I'm out.
You know what I do have kudos for? The people who is really creative with theirs. You seen that one on TikTok? She had Polaroid pictures. Not even Polaroid. I think she just had printouts. And she laid them out everywhere. And when he came home for their anniversary, it was just like hanging on the balloons and shit, the pictures.
Yeah, that's insane. It's given like Regina George when she's like throwing
the books,
papers, like just have that shit everywhere. One that I seen on TikTok was like she put them literally like in his gas tank thing, so like when he popped it open, one fell out. Like,
that's funny.
Literally everywhere. One thing I think is crossing a line is like getting their work involved. I've heard like people call their job and be like, yeah, he's a cheater, blah blah blah. It's like, nah, that's too much.
That has nothing to do. I'd probably call his mama.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna call somebody, it's gonna be a family member.
Honestly, like, we'll talk about Cardi B since obviously she's getting a divorce and because he cheated on her.
Yeah.
Like, her like best lines are like saying like she's gonna call his mama and say that she raised a bitch is like like it's just too good, you know?
That one was a good one. But like calling a job, yeah, no, that has nothing to do with the job. Yeah. And like, what's that gonna do? Nothing.
Yeah.
Unless he done stole from the job, you go call and tell that. But yeah, I'm calling family members if I'm a call. But in all honesty, I don't think I would call anyone. Mine would be more like broadcast in the house, or if we out doing something. Oh, I'm gonna make sure you know I know right then and there, because his mood changes like immediately, light and day.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at this.
I feel like I would have to low-key get my lick back and like destroy all Nathan's shoes or something that would really like hurt his feelings, you know? I mean, I'm out regardless, but
gotta go out with a bang.
Yeah, it's like, here, that's thousands and thousands of dollars that you just destroyed, or I just destroyed because you
wanted to cheat
me. So
yeah, that'd be so wild. I don't know. I think I'm really big on kind of like the theatrics. I don't know if I waste my time and print pictures. Like, I'll probably pull up the footage or find the text messages and screenshot it and then send it to him while he's just sitting there like, oh, and send the screenshot, just be sitting there waiting for a response.
Yeah, like, hey, how's it
hello
going?
So who just text you? And yeah, then start like, I'm just petty, that's all.
Yeah,
like, it gotta be something.
So my favorite one that I've seen is this lady found out that her husband was cheating on her, and he was on vacation with the mistress.
Damn.
And so she found out, and while he was on vacation, she had her sister text him saying Carly died.
Damn.
And your kids, or something crazy like that. And then he started immediately freaking out and calling like everyone he knew. And she told like everyone, don't answer your phone. Like, anyone in her family or friends, like, don't answer, just because I want him to like panic. So he literally left his vacation with his mistress and came home just to find out that she moved all her stuff out.
Wow.
I know. I was like, that is like top tier.
That is top tier. But like, look, like, think to yourself, look what all you doing right now. You went on this vacation with this bitch, and you find out something traumatic happened, and you in this full panic. So that means there is something there. Like, what's the reason? As Cardi B say, what is the reason of the bullshit? Like, what was the reason?
Yeah. You know, something else that I've been like thinking about a lot too is like, I feel like it's more men cheating on women than women, or the other way around, women cheating on men. But like that really says something about women.
Yeah.
Like, so we just don't give a shit about other people's relationships, where like I've heard men be like, no, I'm not going to go for that girl. She's in a marriage or in a relationship. I mean, there's always the outliers of like dirty men, but like okay, we're mad at men for cheating, but like who are they cheating on you with? Other women.
Another woman, yeah.
So it's like, women, we need to do better. Like,
we do. It's crazy that you say that, because I had heard a clip. What was I listening to?
oh my God.
Just scared the shit out of me.
Sorry, that scared me too.
Sorry.
You're going to have to go if you're going to keep that shit up. You almost choked yourself out too, big guy.
Lord. I forgot what I was listening to, but she basically was like, I guess somebody had asked a question, and she was like, why is it that I took him back for cheating, and later on down the line, I cheated, and now it's just like, nope, I'm done. He packed up his shit, he left. Like, oh, I can take you back, but you can't take me back? And the lady that was speaking back to the woman who asked the question, she was like, you not finna like what I'm going to say, but men value themselves more than women value themselves. And she was like, think about it. They like, I would never be with a cheater. I'll never do this. I'll never do that. Meanwhile, we're sitting here sacrificing and be like, trying to find the brighter side and trying to work through it. Men would never do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
And like, I think that is something that's literally been taught to women, because like, if you think about it, like, we've never been valuable other than like cooking and cleaning, you know? And like, we're still trying to break that like stereotype, even though like, I don't know, I'm just throwing 90% out of women have to work to like run a household, you know, functionally, on top of the men working. Sorry, I'm pointing at Nathan, but you know, like, so my point is like, yeah, we've always been considered less than in when it comes to men and women. So it's like, I understand it's stupid and it sucks, but like, it makes sense because we've always been less valuable. Excuse me.
I feel like our emotions be too much attached, and that's why we kind of sort of go back to the man or woman, whoever's cheating, because our emotions get too much tied with that person. It's just like the heartbreak be there, but you don't want to let it go. Like, this is your person in a sense, where they looking at it as, why would my person ever do that? I gotta go.
Well, and they hold themselves to a higher standard because they're men, and like, unfortunately we don't. And I don't know if that's just like lack of confidence or what, but
damn near. Because if you think about it, a lot of women's always competing with each other. Yeah. Like, okay, there is the few that's like, no, I ain't competing with nobody. Like, we all think that way, but in reality, when you're pregnant, you thinking about the other bitch over there that's not pregnant. Oh, he's looking at her because she's skinny, little, and petite, or got the body this and that. I'm over here looking like a big house.
Oh, I literally was just watching like the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and Candace, I love you, I always have, but she has 2 kids that are around the same age as both my kids, and her body is fucking banging. Obviously, she's a Victoria's Secret angel, and I'm just like, damn, like, I can't even use an excuse of I have kids and I'm living my life. Exactly. You know? But I mean, what I said to Nathan was like, money is a huge, like, you need to have money to be pretty these days.
You do. And even though you're going to look ugly when you get old, because of all that's going to do something to your body. But also, money also gives you the space. she probably got a nanny. She probably got this, and that to tend to her children to where she can spend majority of her time in the gym. And nothing against her because I don't know her and I don't know her life, but it's like compared to child and mother relationship though. Like you're around to be with your kids. They may be around with their kids, but these amount of hours throughout the day they're in the gym or they're doing this and they're doing that. I don't know. But that shit
she
sucks.
has more resources than I do. But anyways, going back, I think like girl is like such a new thing, which is so unfortunate because it's like men wouldn't cheat if women would just do better.
That
you know
is
what
true.
I mean? Like they're gonna start having to fuck each other.
Oh,
and
whoa.
I'm sure they will.
But my thing is, like, I give a little bit of grace to the women who truly don't know. Like, this man could be really good at hiding the other woman, his wife, his girlfriend, this and that, and they don't know. But then you got this big outlier of a group of women who knows everything. You know this man in a relationship. You know he got a family. You know this, you know that, and you're still going.
Yeah. You know, everyone probably knows, like, I think it's called Tonight's Conversation or whatever. They always have, like, people come and ask questions or whatever. And one of the topics was, like, so her husband had a mistress. She left her husband, and he ended up marrying the mistress. And she was like, why does he keep texting me, like, showing off, like, oh, look, I'm doing this for my wife, and, like, I'm taking her out, I'm buying her flowers, I'm doing the dishes, blah, blah, blah. Like, he would say that to his ex.
Why is he not blocked?
Yeah. So, and she was like, why is he doing that? And I was, the response was that he's been so used to having both. And he's content with both. He's happy with both. He's not happy with one. He's happy with both. You were giving him something that she wasn't, and she was giving him something you weren't. So that's why he had both.
Damn.
And so now that he only has the mistress, he's like, oh shit, this isn't actually what I wanted because I wanted both. Or maybe he's thinking like, maybe I need to get back with her. Or maybe he's trying to make her the mistress now. I don't know what his deal is, but I'm like, dang, that's crazy that like we can't even satisfy men to the point that they feel like they need both.
Right. And my thing is, what is both? Like, how much of what your wife was doing that how much of what your wife wasn't doing that your mistress was doing? Did you have a conversation with your wife?
I'm going to assume it has something to do with sex.
Well.
Which is something I've also seen recently on the internet. It is like, men, your wife lost her libido when she married you, or she didn't lose her libido when she married you. She just hates you. And I was like,
damn.
That's crazy. Hate's a strong word.
Hate is a strong word.
But, like, I definitely have days where I despise Nathan. I'm like, and you want me to have sex with you, sir? I don't even like your ass right now. You know?
Because,
I mean, not saying I would cheat by any means, but, like,
because like, if you think about it, you fall into the pattern, like we always talk about, and, like, you're dealing with your husband, your wife, day in, day out, when the mistress, you only getting on the weekend. What's Scissor say?
It's fun.
It's fun. But at the same time, what are you bringing to the table to make it fun? Why can't on the weekend we make it fun? Okay, we ripping and running day in, day night with the kids. We got work, we got this and that. Okay, let's do maybe one weekend out the month to be mistress and mistress and
Mister? I don't fucking know.
Whatever the other person is for each other.
Well, and like that's a very good point. I just had this conversation with my therapist because, like, not to get too much into my relationship and my therapy session, but Nathan and I have like completely different love languages, and that's something we've always struggled with, is like I can love Nathan with my love language, but he's straight up told me like that does nothing for me, and vice versa. And so she was like, well, you have to remember, like, if you don't love someone, or if you aren't loving someone with their love language, then it's they're feeling like you don't love them, which makes 100% sense. And so she was like, why don't you like ask him to make a list or something, and vice versa, like me, because mine's quality time, and there's a lot of things Nathan doesn't like doing that I would find like, oh my God, he loves me, he wants to go on a walk with me, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, if we could make those lists and be like, okay, a walk is definitely not happening, but oh, I can do this with you, you know what I mean? And then like setting that as an expectation of like checking off at least one of those every week, just to like put that effort in.
I mean, that is a good idea. Y'all could take a motorcycle ride to the park, walk the park, and come back on a motorcycle and drive it home.
I gotta get on the bike.
Yeah.
Bitch, you crazy.
I'm sorry.
No, I did go on the bike once. And yeah, we could go to the park. That's close.
Yeah. Take a walk around the park, get a little laugh in.
But yeah, you're right. Like, you do have to put in effort on both sides.
Yeah.
So like Nathan looked up like, yeah, we should go on a motorcycle ride. And I'm sitting here like, oh no, not the bike. Yeah.
Bike.
But like that's something that would make Nathan happy. The walk would make me happy. So it's like, yeah, I feel like there's no reason that you should be cheating if you're putting in the effort.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You
like
putting
the
that
effort
work in.
has to be there. And a marriage, a relationship, any of those like takes work.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking work, you know? And you can't just like think you're going to do a few things and then be good. Like you have to continuously
It has
work.
to be continuous. I feel like I got to be a good year before things start getting like solid. Because you can be on it 3 months and fall off 6 months. And now it's like we're starting over, like a good 6 months to a year. Okay, I'll say 6 months, maybe not a year.
I mean, I would say forever, to be honest, because like I would be upset if Nathan was like on it, fell off for 6 months and then never got back on it. Like,
yeah, I think for it to be like a clean pattern though,
Yeah.
to start off the forever,
true.
it should be a good year.
Oh,
knocking
okay,
out.
in that way. Like consistent for a year will make it consistent
Exactly.
forever. Okay,
because then it becomes your rhythm. It becomes your every day or every month. Okay, this is what we doing.
You said
Stuff
what?
like that.
A
Yeah,
habit.
thank you, because I couldn't find the word.
Creating
Your
the
habit.
habits.
Your rhythm.
That too.
Well, since we talking about marriage, did you see the post on Instagram when they were talking about a bride had did something? Gotta find it. Sorry, 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so a bride found her soon-to-be husband affair messages just a few days before their wedding. Instead of calling the ceremony off right then and there, she opted for something a little bit more humiliating. She read the text messages at the altar in front of everyone, and everyone was stunned to hear about the ongoing affair, and the wedding was ultimately called off, leading the groom to walk out in shame.
Yikes. I mean, I'm here for it. Like I said, you're petty too.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you have to do something to get your lick back, you know?
Yeah, I feel, because in that scenario, you just spent all this money. The wedding is happening in 2 days. We're going to have to go through with it so I can sit here and be like, but then again, I think the emotional side of me and my petty side, I'll probably be walking down the aisle crying, and they'd be like, oh, it's so sweet. And then I'm like, all right, bitch, here we go. Like,
This motherfucker.
like, would anyone got vows to say hell yeah and start reading? But like, also, I don't know, like that a wedding is very much sentimental and like sacred and stuff like that. Do I really want to?
You're not getting your money back regardless.
You're
So
right.
you might as well just make the most of it.
You're right.
It's kind of giving like Love is Blind, where they go up to the altar and then they're like, never mind. Like, this isn't it.
What if he said the wrong name?
Yeah.
I take the, what did Ross say? Rachel. He was marrying Emily.
Oof. Yeah. I mean, That would be a big fuck up. That's for sure.
I don't know what the fuck. She sat here and let the wedding continue. That one would have had to end. Like, the pastor was like, should I go on? And she just looked at him and she just like shook it off like, yeah. They started over. He said, I take thee, Emily, the right person. And then they kissed the bride and went down the aisle. And I'm just like, fuck no. Because at that point, it was sealed. Get out now.
Okay, but like, is it sealed? Because you have to sign the
Paperwork?
paperwork.
Okay.
Like, to God, it's sealed, but
Yeah.
the papers
It's
are
not. You
the
can still get
government
out.
official. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming because that was like Nathan and I got married. We literally like said thank you to everyone, and we got out, and like the pastor was there with the papers, like, okay, here you go, sign it. And I'm like, geez, man, like it was literally 5 seconds ago.
He said, yeah, let's officialize this shit.
Seal the deal. I know you have. Well, he probably wanted to do it so we could like continue the rest of our night without him like
Chasing you around with paper and pen.
right? Because that would annoy me. So
yeah, I don't know. That one, saying the wrong name at the altar is crazy.
what are you doing?
Yeah, at that point, yeah. Am I going to continue? No. You can walk away now.
Yeah, because obviously Rachel was the one.
Yeah, and still
Like you
was.
don't have to watch the rest of Friends.
After that, fuck
After
no.
that.
You already know what's
they're
going to happen.
They're gonna end.
They're going to end up together.
They have to.
I would grab the mic and be like, let me say, anyone that's kin or blood to this man, walk the fuck out. And you follow them. Like, you know.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Like for the wife or the bride who read off the text messages, like I would have like a whole party, the whole ceremony, or not the ceremony, the reception and all that stuff still. But like
It's paid for.
groom and your family
Got to go.
If you are friends with both of us, pick a side.
Or you
If
got to
you
go.
either stay or you leave, and then I know who I fuck with and who I don't.
Exactly. And
So.
if I have security here,
Yeah.
get the groom out.
Yeah. I don't. Oh man.
That shit is crazy. I'm sorry. Stuff like that is like things you see on TV. Like, this would never happen. And just imagine that happens to you, that it would never happen.
Yeah, women are getting really creative, I will be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, like, I definitely seen one of, like, a girl, and it almost gives fake, because she's, like, doing the Storytime part 1, part 2, part 3, whatever, and it was, like, part
Jesus
14.
Christ.
but
14?
I don't know, I'm just making it up, but she, like, found out her husband was cheating on her, like, saw that he was going on a work trip, but it was with the woman. The woman was also married. And so the person that's making the video, the wife, is like reaching out to the mistress's husband, letting him in on like what the fuck is going on. So they book a room right next to the other room where the husband and mistress are, and like, long story short, she was like, oh, I locked myself out of my room, my name is blah 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 and my room is blah blah blah, because she does have the same last name as him, and
yeah.
like driver's license to prove it, bitch. And so she gets into the hotel room and just like pretty much what you were saying, like printed copies, pictures, like the whole nine, like all in his hotel room. And then like got his whole itinerary, like couples massages, like adventures and like stuff like that, and booked all the same stuff with the husband, so the mistress's husband, and like basically ruined the whole, like they tried to stay on the whole entire trip, and then eventually the husband and the mistress were like, fuck this, we're leaving.
Damn.
But like,
That's
sir,
funny.
You didn't even, you were like, well, my relationship's over, I might as well stay with the mistress. That's wild to me. Like, you were just like, it's fine, I'll just stay with the mistress.
It's like, do you want your husband to fight, argue, and try to get you back? Like, do you want that? Because also, if he sit here and be like, okay, well, it's over, I might as well just stay, you're going to be mad at that too.
Yeah, see, and in my opinion, like, again, I don't really know 100% what I would do because,
I mean, you're not in a situation.
yeah, but I feel like I would want to go home and start figuring out what my next move is. Like, where am I going to live? Like, start packing up all my stuff, like, blah, blah, blah. And like while we were talking about this, I was kind of thinking more about my statement of like ruining all Nathan's shoes. I feel like if I didn't have kids, it would be bad. Like I would probably be super fucking petty, but like because I still have to co-parent with this man and like live a civil life with this man, I think that I would have to like be somewhat adult, unfortunately, you know.
Ooh,
or
no, for sure.
In that situation, it would be unfortunate, you know.
I just don't understand the concept of cheating. Just fucking leave. And yeah, I'm dying. I'm about to choke again.
Oh, I can hear it in your voice.
I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Yeah.
Woo!
I feel like do your best to communicate and do your best to like say like, hey, this is how I'm feeling. And if they don't want to make those changes, then yeah, you have a really tough decision to make. I mean, it's going to suck, but you have to make a decision. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So.
Well, here's to choking.
Oh. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
And stop cheating on your significant other.
Goodbye.